What's going on, guys? So me and Ben are out here tonight. We just got done washing a restaurant. I totally forgot to pull the camera out and record that, but we do it every 2 weeks, so I'll be back in 2 weeks and I'll make sure I record how I do that restaurant. It takes us about an hour. We're there, so we do the front and back and then this little sitting area. We hit a dumpster pad at the other building, and now we're going to do this dumpster pad. I'll take you over here real quick and show you. Hopefully you can see. Of course, it's nighttime, night washing again. This one's kind of tricky because hopefully you can see a little bit. The trash guys just, throw these dumpsters in here. Don't really give you a lot of room. May be able to get the surface cleaner in here. So this black stuff here, if you can see that, that is actually paint. Ben, I don't know if I know you haven't seen this stuff yet, but on these dumpster pads, what they'll typically do, not typically, but this complex, what they do is they'll take this black kind of like tar or some kind of paint, and they paint the inside of these dumpster pads. For some reason, it always scratches off, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but and it just looks like crap in my opinion, because once it starts to wear off from the dumpster sliding in and out, it looks like buildup, and it doesn't come off with degreaser. It's like, a paint, so kind of a pain to get off of there. But I explained that last time I was out here to the property manager, and I told him, I was like, yeah, that's paint. And he was like, man, I remember they put that stuff down. And so we're going to clean it the best we can. That other dumpster was a lot worse than this, but you can see there's some trash back there. And he's actually been on these restaurant owners about this kind of stuff, because just pipe sticking out. They're really supposed to be keeping this a lot cleaner. You have wide open dumpsters and there's trash everywhere, so we're gonna clean it the best we can. But yeah, not much we can do about some of this stuff. What we'll probably do is, this is fairly clean concrete, but what I like to do when I do dumpster pads is I'll typically do like one joint, one square out. So I'll clean the dumpster pad, and then you can see this joint stops here. Sometimes if it's, if that joint comes out maybe a little bit further, then you can clean to that joint. But I kind of like, you have all this stuff out here, and what I like to do is come back just to about here to this joint. So we'll surface clean out here. Probably, since there's a joint here, and I don't really want to surface clean way out here because it's going to look kind of funny having a clean area like this. So I'll probably stop here at this little cross joint. And pretty simple. Should take us honestly probably 20 minutes. So Ben, I'll go ahead and turn that on. If you want to spray this, just spray the chemical wherever you think it needs it, and I'll get that washer going, and we'll get it done. Dude, look at that. Go look at that big old cricket on the wall.
It's a freaking cricket. Golly.
Yeah, thing's massive. Looks like those cave crickets that Demolition Ranch posts. Rust right here. Eventually, I'll probably talk them into doing some rust removal. But this cleaning, it's really just like kind of a maintenance clean. And these dumpsters haven't really been cleaned since they started over here, so it needs it. But I'm gonna see if Donnie can get these guys to start straightening these bins up and give us a little bit more access, because most of this is just going to be wand work. There's not a whole lot I can do with the surface cleaner when there's, so it's nice that they have two dumpsters, but at the same time, it's kind of sucks because not a whole lot of room to clean. And I'm trying out one of the mics. I'll go get this started up. I'm trying out the DJI mic. Hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better. I'm going to get Ben to record me washing, but yeah, again, not a whole lot to see. Kind of difficult because it's nighttime, and these GoPros aren't really that great at low light footage. So let me get this started up. We're gonna downstream most of it, and then we'll hit the kind of the problem areas. The last video I posted seems like it's doing decent. It was the Chick-fil-A video. I wanted to say thank y'all for all the congratulations for the baby. He's doing great. He's about a week old now, so all he's really doing is eating, sleeping, and pooping. I'm kind of talking loud because I'm used to trying to like pick up the audio on here. Hopefully it's not like blowing y'all's ears out. Let me go shut that off, Ben. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for the congratulations and all that kind words about the baby. He's doing awesome. He's healthy. My wife is healthy. He's eating, sleeping, and pooping. That's about it right now. If y'all didn't know, Ben is actually my business partner with the, did you turn the valve off? Yeah. So we're training him tonight because he might be helping me out. That might be the thumbnail. I'll title it, How to Take Quick Connects Off Pressure Wash. Push him to pull the trigger and then push down with the gun, holding the, yeah, there you go. But Ben's my business partner on the detailing business. We had a kind of a slow day today, so I asked him if he wanted to come out here and help me. And he was like, of course. So showing him around a little bit, showing him how I do stuff. This project, so I'll give y'all kind of a rundown on how I got this stuff, since that's kind of what y'all tune in for. This project, I do a lot of work for a construction company, and they actually built this building, the restaurant across the street, and the front building that we just left. They put me in contact with the owner of the company, of the buildings, and I came and did, you know, kind of a walk around with them. Whenever they first built these lots and the buildings, I cleaned everything for construction cleanup. Construction cleanup on something like this, guys, I think back then I did, you know, the outside of the building, like just the kind of the bottom, like 5 foot, just like a rinse down on the windows and stuff. Sidewalks, no surface cleaning, just a good rinse. And then the parking lot. Did this in one night, and I believe the ticket was like 2,100 bucks. So construction cleanup is really profitable. Took me probably, I was with my helper back then, one of my part-time guys, and I think it was probably 8 to 10 hours of washing for 2,100 bucks. And I think I paid him like 300 bucks for the night, so it was pretty good for him, good for me. No chemical cost, so, you know, straight profit pretty much, besides fuel and my time. The builders put me in contact with the owners. I came out here and did a walk around with them. They told me exactly what they wanted, and we started on some of this stuff, like this building right here. We do a quarterly cleaning on the building. This place over here, we do a monthly wash on this restaurant on this left side of the building. On the other building, we do bi-weekly on the burger joint because it gets nasty pretty quick. And then on the building over there, we do quarterly cleanings as well. These dumpster pads are probably gonna be monthly cleanings. This is our first time to clean these, so it's a fairly new contract. Yeah, I did initial cleanings on all the buildings, on all the concrete around the buildings. So sidewalks and parking spots, we surface cleaned around here. Fish City Grill, and then the other building is about the same size, sidewalks and parking spots around the building. We did this one and Fish City Grill in one night, and they were both about 1,100 bucks to 1,200 bucks each. And the other store location was, I think, about 1,400 bucks. And so 2 nights, you know, pretty good profit. And now we're doing some bi-weekly, monthly, and quarterly cleanings for them. So build connections, network with builders, because they'll put you in contact with people that own buildings like this. So you'll get to come out here for the construction cleanup, and then if you do a really good job, hopefully they'll have you back out to do quarterly cleanings and stuff like that. So, and if there's restaurants, you really want to push for either weekly cleanings or bi-weekly. It just kind of comes down to like your sales pitch and stuff like that. I was able to talk the project manager. Really, they want this place like spotless. So he was like, what do you recommend, man? And what can we do to keep this place looking really good? It's a higher end kind of place over here. And I was just honest. I was like, man, the restaurants, you probably want to do those like bi-weekly, if not weekly. I talked him into bi-weekly stuff for the restaurants. Everything else is kind of like a nail salon, stuff like that. And, you know, that's more of like kind of a monthly, maybe even a quarterly type deal. So those places don't get dirty that often, but we're gonna make sure that, you know, he said if we do quarterly cleanings and say in like 1 month it's looking bad, they're just gonna call me out and I'm gonna charge them that same price. And so it's really like, this is a brand new contract. I've been here maybe a month and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer than that. So we're still kind of filling out like how dirty they get, and how often, how quick they get dirty and stuff like that. So I guess we're gonna start washing. Do you wanna spray, or you want me to, and you wanna record?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, with this wand, and I don't really know how to gauge that pressure yet, I have to use it, but how like close are you getting when you're just using your wand on these dirty?
So we'll do surface cleaning on all this stuff, so don't worry about hitting this with the wand. Really, the only place you'll need a wand is like back in here, and just be careful from like spray back, you know, like if you're blowing back there, it shouldn't blow too much on you, but if you get kind of close to that wall, it'll kind of spray back at you.
Would you like,
but you can get like almost all, not all the way down, but maybe like 4 inch. Yeah, that's perfect.
right here?
You can get pretty close.
All right, and I was gonna say too, like, washing, would you start at the back, or would you start?
No,
like,
you can start up here. Yeah, I'll pull you some slack. So yeah, that's kind of how things are going here. Pretty cool that Ben's coming out and helping me with this type of stuff, because right now I don't have any full-time employees, and we do have a full-time employee at the detailing business, but I've been doing this stuff for I'd say maybe like two and a half years by myself. The first like year and a half, almost 2 years, I had a full-time employee, and he wanted to pursue a welding career. So after he left, I just kind of handled everything on my own, and I've been doing that. So big projects and night stuff, I have a couple part-time guys that'll help me out, but really I'm a solo man, so I come out here and usually do it on my own. But it's pretty cool. Ben and our employee for the detailing stuff said that, you know, they wouldn't mind running this stuff for me at night, so I can be home with the baby and stuff like that. Still planning on getting all of this equipment moved to the flatbed. The flatbed is sitting at my house. I've had it for like 2 months now, and I haven't started the build. I've been busy having a kid. Before the kid was here, I was slammed with work. So hopefully the flatbed is built out soon, and I can just send him and our employee John out at night to kind of do this stuff for me and help me kind of get off the truck. So he's hungry to work. I'm hungry to be home with the family. So it works out pretty good. Stuff like this is pretty simple. I mean, we've been here, we'll probably like tonight doing the restaurant, both dumpster pads, maybe 3 hours total. And that's kind of us just like taking our time, letting the water fill up, you know, me teaching him, training him and stuff like that. So we've been kind of going at a slower pace, but really I could knock this stuff out probably in 2 hours if I was by myself, and pretty good money in it. So go for construction cleanups and try to find companies that are building stuff. Go to construction sites and just say, hey, can I talk to the GM here? You know, give them a sales pitch, tell them that what you do and what you offer and stuff like that. Man, networking is like the biggest thing that I can preach to y'all. How you'll build a business like this where you can just like, you know, our commercial work is crazy. We have so much commercial work. We still do a lot of house washing, residential stuff, but the majority of our income comes from commercial stuff. So don't be scared of the commercial stuff. Go after it. I know y'all can't really see anything, so I'm probably gonna end the video here. Hopefully y'all got some value out of this video. We're gonna finish this dumpster pad up. Kind of hard for y'all to see anything that's going on. Maybe I'll record like the surface cleaning, but I don't know. I know y'all are here for more like the business type stuff, not really like how to do the cleaning. It's pretty self-explanatory on how to surface clean concrete. So if you want to see more of that stuff, then just let me know. If you want to hear more about like getting contracts, how to network and stuff like that, then let me know. I really want to take the content stuff more serious and bring y'all a lot more value. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I will see y'all in the next one. I think I'm gonna wash a house tomorrow, so I may make a video on that. I'll probably be by myself. I think Ben's gonna be at the detail shop tomorrow. I may do some recording there and get some content with y'all, or for y'all there. Other than that, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.